Hey, this is Matthew Dunaway from PraiseFest Ministries and Cruise with a Cause. Hope everybody out there is doing well today. This video is meant to go out to those of you who are familiar with our ministry and Cruise with a Cause and believe in what we're doing and believe in simply in the concept of bringing the body of Christ together for the purpose of sharing the gospel. I want to give you an update on where our ministry is, and we're trying to put together a plan to help us long term so that we can put together a Cruise with a Cause mission effort every year, which I know a lot of you would be really excited about. We're at a juncture in the life of our ministry where we've got to develop a long-term plan and a sustainable plan so that we can continue to reach people with the gospel all over the world for years to come. And I believe that God has gifted us with a team of people that know how to bring the body of Christ together. We seek to put that principle into action that Jesus spoke of in John 17, where he said the world would know that God had sent him through our unity. One of the things, I've probably never said this publicly, but one of my role models was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And I think a lot of people take his dream, don't take it far enough, don't take it deep enough to what he meant. Unity is not just coexisting with equal rights and opportunity. That's liberty. Unity is when we can come together and we can serve together and we can reside together and we can celebrate together, and most importantly we can make an impact together on those people that are in need while recognizing our differences, but to do that without any bias or prejudice. And when that happens, then the world will know that God has sent Jesus and that he is the Son of God. And so that's what Cruise with a Cause is all about. Our two biggest challenges that we've had, and the reason that we have not been able to do a Cruise with a Cause mission every year is because of these two challenges. Now, we've seen over 35,000 people saved in our first four Cruise with a Cause efforts, and we've seen a retention rate, those active in church a year later, of over 50%, which is extremely high. And those results have come even with us spending the bulk of the time on these two challenges. And God, I know, uses those that make themselves available, and that's what our staff and our volunteers and our team are here to do. Just imagine how much more could be done and how many more people could be reached if we could take away those two obstacles, and they could be resolved through sustainability, and we could flip-flop our time and spend the bulk of our time on the mission that we're putting together. It would allow us to focus also more on the long-term impact initiatives that we haven't been able to focus on in the past, and we've got several ideas and things that we would like to put into motion with that as well. So we need this plan to sustain our ministry, and I guess I'll start with obstacle number one is filling the ship. Now, we have to bring in the people, 3,500 people, around that number, to fill the ship with the people that are going to go on the mission. Now, I believe that we've put a great core list of churches together, denominations that are involved, ministries, not to mention about 160 ambassadors all over the U.S. and abroad willing to help us fill the ship, and I really believe that we're in good shape there. I feel like we're now at a point after these first four mission efforts where we're in enough networks and have enough people believing in what we're doing to help us spread the word, to where we can get the word out to enough people to fill the ship. So that's the first challenge. The second challenge, and this is something I'm not really something I'm gifted at. I'm not a fundraiser or gifted in that area by any means, but what gives me the peace in presenting this plan is because I know that every single penny that any organization or ministry or individual gives to our ministry goes to God's work, what He's called us to do, which is fulfilling the Great Commission. I don't ask anybody to give me anything, but to support what God has called us to. Now, we recently found out that our staffing funds for the staff that we have are going to expire this coming February in 2013. So this is something we've got to get implemented immediately. But if we can get to a point of bringing in $300,000 in support each year, that will cover all of the mission expenses for the Cruise with a Cause effort, everything like the buses we have to charter and the promotion and the follow-up materials and the promotion materials and the planning trips to Haiti and all of those things. It will also cover our staffing needs, which are 3 full-time and 4 part-time people that help us do all of the administrative work to put all of the things together with Cruise with a Cause. Now, all of our staff also have other jobs they use to make ends meet, but this would allow them to spend more time on the mission efforts that we're putting together. But the bulk of that $300,000 is for the actual on-ground expenses in the places that we go. So I believe if we can work together to make this happen with annual commitments, we'll be able to produce a Cruise with a Cause mission every year, which will lend itself also again to more long-term initiatives. So here's the plan. Here's what we need. I'm asking for 100 committed churches, ministries, or individuals that will help with this. I need 25 churches, ministries, organizations, or individuals that will commit $5,000 annually. We need 75 churches, ministries, organizations, or individuals that will commit $2,500 annually. Now, I know most churches give a whole lot more than that to missions, and I know there's a lot of organizations seeking for your support, but we do believe we have something here unique in the fact that we're bringing the body of Christ together to go out and impact nations at a time. So that's what we need: 25 organizations or ministries or churches to give $5,000 annually, 75 to do $2,500 annually, and this has to be a team effort. I want to keep everybody posted through email and on our website to our progress. We're starting this right now, so I'm personally committing the first $2,500 annually, so 99 more to go from where we are. And our commitment to you is that if you support this, 100% of the funds given go to furthering the needs of the mission that God has called us to and reaching more people with the gospel. Now, if you're a church, I don't want you to think this is something necessarily would have to come straight out of your budget. There's many ways to do this. One of the things we ask and have been asking of churches is to receive a $20 mission offering, where we ask every family to give $20 to the mission. Every $20 given will get us in front of about 60 people in Haiti to share the gospel. And so, you know, the church could then after that either make up the difference, if there is one, to cover the commitment that they make to this mission. Now, I personally compiled a list of about 50 with our staff, 50 key churches and organizations that I think believe enough in what we're doing to support us if they're in position to do so. So if you get an email from me, a letter from me on this, then you know that that's you. I'm also asking our board and advisory board members to ask organizations and churches to support our mission team leaders and ambassadors to also go out and to ask contacts they have to get involved and support this. Now, we are asking to try to get, because of the way our budget works and when our mission is being around the May-June time frame, we need to get commitments filled by the first quarter each year. So by the end of March, preferably, we need to get the commitments fulfilled so that we have the funds to do the mission that we have in front of us. But again, this is what will allow us to move forward. Now, you may be watching this and thinking, well, I'm not a pastor, I'm not a business owner, and I'm not in position to give that kind of money or support a mission to that extent. What you can do, and this is what we ask of individuals, this is something we all do, our staff and volunteers, is go to our website, become a monthly partner. We're asking everybody to give $17 a month individually, just to sow into that unity that Jesus spoke of in John 17. If you give $17 a month, that's $204 a year, and 24 of those, 24 individuals giving at that level, actually knocks out one of our $5,000 partners that we need. So I just wanted to present this new plan and what we believe will help us to be sustainable, so that we can put Cruise with a Cause mission together every year, and I believe we all want to do this because of the one purpose of reaching more people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. So I appreciate your time in watching this video, and I do ask that you prayerfully consider your church or your ministry organization or you as an individual helping support this and sowing into the fertile ground of going and seeing people saved, specifically on our next few missions to the nation of Haiti. Thank you so much, and God bless.